Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank. You are listening, caring partner.
You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. This week, we're honored to have Patricia Mwangi of Hampers Kenya. Karibu sana.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much.
Our studio is really surrounded by such beautiful things that you do.
Thank you.
Hampers Kenya is about what?
So Hampers Kenya is about creating special and memorable gifts that are very personalized.
So how did the idea begin?
So Hampers Kenya started about 8 years ago, but we've been registered for the last 4 years, and it's a family business. So whenever we used to go out, let's say you've been invited to a party, and as you know, it's very African tradition to go somewhere and not be empty-handed. And so just going to the mall and picking up a gift became very draining and became very, you find the same thing in the shop all the time and it's not personalized. The person can just tell you bought something and threw it in a bag and took it. And although you mean well, if it's for a more specialized occasion, we found that we were struggling to find that and that there was nobody offering this personalized and customized service.
So this started as a passion
Yes.
of giving gifts to people.
Yes.
It's very interesting because most people don't like giving gifts.
Yes.
Yeah, but you as a family are givers.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are. we like to, there's something special about giving a gift that the other person appreciates. You can give the gift and you're very pleased with yourself.
Yeah.
But does that person really appreciate the gift? And so that's where the idea came from.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got together with your family. How
Yes.
many are you? How many
So-
family members
so-
are involved in the business?
Oh, sorry. So we have 4 family members largely involved in the business. And actually our grandmother was quite inspirational because she's very creative with her hands. And she used to make beautiful garments and embroidery.
Why did you decide to call it Hampers?
Well, internationally, when people do gifts, we wanted to do something that has local impact as well as international. We actually do have clients who we gift for on behalf of from abroad, and we wanted something that everybody will understand. So hamper that means many gifts have been brought together, and so hampers just encompasses something that has been beautifully done and is ready to be given.
What is the most common gifts that you have seen in your business that you give away?
Okay, so in our business, the most common gifts are given during Christmas. That's seasonality. However, we just celebrated Valentine's, and it was surprising to note that ladies also gift their husbands.
When is your busiest season?
So our busiest season is typically Christmas and Mother's Day as well. Actually, people really value their moms.
What kind of gifts do you give away?
What we do is we use some local product, which we have artisans in Kenya who make locally for us. And our bit is to ensure that the quality is of a high standard, and then it's customized with the colors and the details that we would like. And so that gives us a lot of joy as well to work with Kenyan artisans. And then we also have contemporary gifts which we import. And so, for instance, we'll have something made of soapstone, we'll have wines and champagne, which, we will import. We'll have some beauty products, like those are actually made in Kenya.
This is actually very beautiful and very creative gifts. Do you ever suggest to clients?
So in our business, it's very key to listen and to be a good communicator. So most of our clients do not know exactly what they want, but the key thing that they do know is the person that they want to gift. So our job is to get that from them. Exactly what does that person like? What are their hobbies? What are their interests? What is sentimental to them? And then because you know them well, you'll tell us the brief, and then we will suggest the things that we feel they would be able to appreciate. Because you'll know things like their favorite colors, are they outdoor people, or do they like, are they foodies? Do they like travel? and do they like sports? And then from that brief that you give us, then we will come up with ideas which you will then approve, and then we will go on ahead and make the gift for you. So that's why we say it's really personalized and customized.
And then do you deliver? Do you offer delivery services?
Yes, we do. We actually offer delivery services. So like I said, some of our clients are actually not based in Kenya, and so we are their representation here. So they will send us the brief, we will do the communication, and that's why it's very key to listen, to get the date right, the anniversary, the birthday. You can imagine if you miss that.
As a customer, am I able to come with my own things and ask you to package it for me, or do you source that for me?
So we are actually very flexible. There are times where you could have bought something that's very specific because you know the person that you're gifting, and so we don't turn that away, and we usually incorporate that. You can tell us to package it for you, and so we just offer the packaging service to you, or you can ask us to add some items and then package it for you.
How do you market yourself?
Actually, most of our customers have found out about us online. So on our Facebook page, on our website, Instagram and Twitter as well. Because as you know, so many people, most businesses are going digital, and that's the best way to get people to know your services and to see what you do. Yes, I think that the greatest fear that people have is trust. Will you deliver on time?
Exactly.
And so once you build a reputation whereby you guarantee your customer that yes, I will deliver on time, even without you chasing me, then 100% you're guaranteed that they will come back to you.
Okay. What kind of customers do you have?
So we have a very varied range of customers. We have some corporate customers who predominantly order when they have a function, say a conference, or they want to thank their customers, or even internally when they want to reward their managers and their staff. And then we have private customers as well, like I said, for things like Valentine's Day, anniversaries, birthdays, even just a simple thank you, get well.
Yeah. Patricia, we must take a break, but when we come back, I'd like to talk about the competition, because every other corner, somebody is doing what you're doing and how you handle it. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Do not go away.
Equity Group defied challenging operating environment to grow profits after tax by 14% to 18.9 billion shillings, compared to 16.6 billion shillings the previous year. Group CEO Dr. James Mwangi attributed the remarkable improvement to management's decisive actions, strategic direction, and differentiated business model.
Profit after tax increased from 16.6 billion to 18.9 or 19 billion, a growth of 14%. And for that reason, the management and the board recommend maintaining the dividend payout as the previous year.
The group weathered the effects of interest rates capping, with non-funded income continuing to be a key differentiator driven by forex income, remittances, commissions, trade finance, agency commission, Amex credit cards, and diaspora remittances.
More importantly for us in the banking industry is the reforms affecting interest capping. And the impression given is that interest capping will have been dealt with by September. That lifting will have significant implication on the banking industry, and hopefully we can go back to the days where the financial sector could make a significant contribution, and hopefully we'll go back to 20-25% growth rate in the private sector lending.
Dr. Mwangi said the bank is reaping the benefits of a strong social brand that focuses on enhancing its relationship with the community through a shared prosperity approach to business.
That we should focus more on shared prosperity and we looked over business that would have impact in community. And we continued to do better. Almost 1.6 million Kenyans have now been trained on financial literacy. Almost 11,000 kids in our universities, 15,000 wings to fly, and 443 scholars out on our airlift program, all at a cost of $228 million or 23 billion Kenya shillings.
The CEO illustrated how the prediction that the branch will cease to be a banking transactional channel has come to pass.
The bulk of the bank is on digital platforms. The customers are serving themselves on self-service platforms. Third parties have come in, and as we can see, the power of Equitel. We have always said Equitel is not a telecom. Equitel is infrastructure for banking services.
The group's strategy and differentiated business model saw total costs decline by 2% to 38.3 billion shillings from 39.1 billion shillings, reflecting the consolidation of efficiency gains of innovation and digitization of business. Profit before tax grew by 8% to 26.9 billion shillings, up from 24.9 billion shillings previously.
Differentiated leadership, the differentiated business model, and the differentiated strategy differentiated itself by growth of 14% on profit.
The group's business model continues to be validated by rating agencies and recognitions locally, regionally, and globally.
The market seems to have given our strategy a little big vote. The bank has now hit a market cap of 200 billion Kenya shillings, nearly 50 billion shillings, bigger than the second largest bank in the country.
Going forward, Dr. Mwangi expects the operating environment to improve.
We are starting 2018 very confident and very bullish that what held us back in 2017 is behind us.
Welcome back. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Our guest this week is Patricia Mwangi of Hampers Kenya, whose work is really to make us feel good and make us look good when we're gifting our loved ones, our family members. Yeah, thank you for being on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Patricia, before the break, I asked you a question about competition, because there's so many people I know who do this kind of business. How do you deal with competition?
First and foremost, we try and make sure that our product and our service is delivered as per the customer expectation. So again, I'd mentioned before that trust and reliability and quick turnaround time is very, very important. And that's feedback that we've received from our clients, because it's not that they've not tried other gifting services. So it's very key to them that we understand them and then we deliver on time. And that's how we try and really stave off competition. The other thing is that the competitors out there also do it a little bit different. They make the gift and then they have different categories which they will sell. We in turn don't do that. Okay. What we do is we will get feedback from the person who's giving the gift. So you will largely direct the kind of gift that we come up with. So that's why we call ourselves your gifting partner. Mm-hmm. So we are partnering with you because you know who you want to gift, and then we have great suggestions for the person that you want to gift, and then with your verdict we'll come up with the final gift.
What are the kind of challenges that you face?
Sometimes the loved one wants to gift at such short notice.
Mm.
And they
Short
want you
notice
to,
would
yes.
be what?
I mean, you want us to customize a whole gift for you, let's say within a day's time or this afternoon, and tomorrow morning you want your loved one to have it at the doorstep. So in order for us to really deliver a high quality gift, given that we do this on demand, so we don't have stock and then we just put the gift together, we actually make and create and purchase and then put it together. It becomes a challenge when the timelines are so tight because we do not want to compromise on the quality. The other challenge is working with the local artisans and making sure that the standard of work that they produce is something that we're happy to present to our customers. Because so many artisans in Kenya are very, very talented, but the finishing quality of the work is not always great.
And how many artisans do you work with?
No less than 20, because we have woodwork, we have stone, we have soapstone, glass, so many items.
Talk about costing.
This is where it also gets challenging sometimes. So we work with the client's budget, which is really not common out there. But this is the thing. Not common? It's not common because most of the people who make gifts will make the gifts and set the price and then sell it. So with our proposition, you come in and tell us, okay, this is how much I want to spend because it's key. The first thing is what the person would like. And then we'll then proceed and ask you, okay, how much leeway are you giving us with the budget, you know? Because different clients will have a different budget. And then we will then advise you from that point what is possible with the budget that you have. Because say for instance, even take a bottle of wine. There's hundreds of thousands of wines out there. You can have a low-end wine or a really, really expensive wine that's been matured for 10 years plus. So that clientele cannot spend the same amount of money. Okay. But then you cannot lock out another client who wants a good quality bottle of wine, but not not so expensive. Yeah. And so that's where the communication comes in again. So as we are deciding what you put in the gift, it's key to note that every client will have their allowable budget or their spend. And the same goes for corporates as well. You know, even though it's an organization ordering, they will have a budget and a specific amount. So you need to be creative with the amount that they have and make sure that they are getting value from it and that the gift still looks amazing at the end of it all. What we're key about is just being honest and telling them this is what your budget can get you. Yes. Okay. So they know exactly what to expect at the end of the gift process.
Besides your family members, who else, how many other employees do you work with?
So we have 5 employees, and we also take interns. We believe in also, you know, opening up the market and growing other young people. And so we'll give them experiences, we'll go to meetings with them, we'll ask them to pitch, we'll ask them to create the gift and give their ideas. And often that has worked really well because once they feel empowered, it really impacts them as individuals, and we've taken a lot of pride in doing that.
Patricia, having done this for the last 4 years, what have you learned as an individual and then as an entrepreneur?
So as an individual, I've learned that passion has to be the key driver, because you will have seasons of abundance, having a lot of business, and some seasons which are more quiet, and so you have to really motivate yourself to go out there, talk to people, even if you know that the meetings and the clients that you're talking to will not automatically translate to business, but they will remember you when that occasion comes. And so just having the passion to carry on.
And as an entrepreneur?
As an entrepreneur, the key lesson has been to be patient, to be persistent, and to be 100% honest with your clients. Because like I said, the first hesitation when a client walks in through the door is, will you deliver what you say you're going to deliver? And if you do, and you earn the trust of the clients, then your reputation will keep spreading that yes, they're honest, they're 100%, and they deliver.
What kind of distribution networks do you have?
Okay, so with the delivery, we actually outsource that. We believe that you cannot be a jack of all trades, and that's not our core business. So we have a trusted network of people who deliver for us. So if it's a very delicate item, it'll either be delivered in a vehicle, but more often than not, we will use a motorbike riders who we have trained, and they know that, you know, when the flowers arrive, this is how they should be. There's glasses in that hamper, you know, and how to present it.
Patricia, you've done this for 4 years. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
We'd like to gift regionally. So having people who call us to gift people both in Kenya and abroad as well. So if you have loved ones within East Africa, actually, that's the next key challenge that we would like to tackle.
Thank you so much for your inspiring story.
Thank you.
You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business, where our goal is to see you succeed. This week, our expert is Samuel Morage of Dress to Success, who is an image consultant.
Thank you, Catherine.
Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Image, image, image. A lot of us take image for granted, especially as entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Talk to us why image is important for an entrepreneur.
In business, you only have 7 seconds to create a great, fast, or positive or negative impression. And therefore, image is everything. The moment you just get into a meeting, the person that you want to engage yourself in a meeting, he will pass a judgment concerning you as an individual or as an entrepreneur in the first very few seconds. It goes to between 3 to 7 seconds.
3 to 7 seconds will
Yes.
determine
Yes.
my future or my destiny.
Yes.
Based on what, the way I'm dressed or the way I
Yes.
carry myself, or what?
Exactly, just the way you present yourself out there, because it depends on how you've packaged yourself as an entrepreneur. And I usually say, if you are a product and you packaged yourself the way you've packaged yourself right now, if you are taken up to the market, would people buy you as an individual? So that's why I say image is everything.
Yeah. Okay, tell us some of the strategies that we can apply as individuals when it comes to our image.
We all have different body structures, and sometimes when fashion is trending, you find that somebody just jumps into buying clothes, and of course maybe it doesn't suit the body structure. And what I usually say is that the moment you want to buy a cloth, you need to understand what's your body structure. Is it rectangle? Is it pear? Is it banana? What kind of body structure do you have? Once you understand that, then the next step is what is your position in the organization. If you are the CEO of your organization, it means that you are the image of that organization. Your brand is an extension of your organization. So you also need to understand what's the position you are carrying as an individual in that organization.
Mr. Morage, tell us the difference between personal branding and image, so it's clear.
Okay, personal branding is basically beyond the personal image. It's about what do people talk about you when you leave that room. What kind of characteristics do you have? Personality. That's about personal branding. It's beyond the personal image. Yes.
Sometimes the image, the outward image, may not be very important. It may not be a priority because of cost. How do you help an individual when it comes to pricing?
Basically what I've done, I've been able to form alliances with the different strategic partners. Basing on the budget of an individual, I'm able to make a recommendation. Because first, what I'll do to enter as an entrepreneur is just to understand what can suit you as an entrepreneur, depending also on the field, depending on the sector, depending on the geographical location, and depending on the position in your organization, once I recommend the way you should dress or the way you should present yourself, I'll go to an extra mile and I recommend on which store you can source your products or your clothes.
Are you able to work with people outside Nairobi County?
Yes, I'm able.
Thank you so much, Mr. Morage, for taking the time to come and share with us about image. Thank you for watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Do have a blessed week.
Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank. You are listening, caring partner.